What if I told you that the world's most famous burger company isn't actually in the burger business? It sounds impossible. After all, McDonald's sells burgers, fries, and milkshakes in over 100 countries. Every day, nearly 70 million customers walk through its doors. But here's the shocking truth. A huge portion of McDonald's success doesn't come from selling food. It comes from something much more valuable: real estate. In fact, many business experts say McDonald's is one of the largest real estate companies in the world. So how did a fast food restaurant build a business empire worth hundreds of billions of dollars? Let's find out. Most people think restaurants make money by selling meals. The more burgers they sell, the more profit they earn. That sounds logical. But McDonald's operates very differently. Today, more than 90% of McDonald's restaurants are owned by franchisees, not by McDonald's itself. That means thousands of restaurant owners pay McDonald's for the right to use its famous name, menu, and business system. But that's only part of the story. The real genius is hidden beneath the restaurant itself: the land. To understand this strategy, we need to go back to the 1950s. At that time, two brothers, Richard and Maurice McDonald, owned a small but highly efficient burger restaurant in California. Their kitchen system was incredibly fast and revolutionary. A salesman named Ray Kroc visited the restaurant and immediately realized its potential. Instead of opening just one successful restaurant, he imagined thousands. He convinced the brothers to let him expand the brand across America. That decision would completely change business history. At first, Ray Kroc faced a serious problem. Even though new restaurants were opening, the company wasn't making enough money. Food profits were small. Operating costs were high. Expansion required huge investments. Then one simple idea changed everything. Instead of only franchising restaurants, McDonald's would beg. But owning real estate doesn't just generate rent. It creates a business model that becomes stronger year after year. Here's how it works. When someone wants to open a McDonald's restaurant, they don't simply buy a building and start selling burgers. In many cases, McDonald's chooses the location first. The company studies traffic patterns, nearby neighborhoods, population growth, and local businesses to find places where millions of potential customers pass every year. Only after finding the right location does McDonald's allow a franchisee to operate there. This means the company isn't just selling a franchise, it's offering access to a carefully selected business opportunity. That strategy dramatically increases the chances of success. McDonald's also earns money in multiple ways from each franchise. First, franchise owners pay an initial franchise fee. Second, they pay ongoing royalties based on their sales. And third, many of them pay rent for the land and building. So every successful restaurant creates several streams of income for the company. Even if profit margins on burgers change because of inflation or rising food costs, rental income continues to provide stability. That's one reason investors often admire McDonald's business model. It's built on predictable cash flow. Another major advantage is that real estate usually becomes more valuable over time. Imagine McDonald's buys a piece of land for $500,000. 20 years later, that same property could be worth several $1,000,000 because the surrounding area has developed. Now the company owns an asset that has increased in value while also generating rental income every month. Very few restaurant businesses enjoy this combination. McDonald's isn't only operating restaurants. It's building long-term wealth through property ownership. This strategy also makes it difficult for competitors to catch up. Anyone can open a burger restaurant. Anyone can create a similar menu. But building a global network of. So, what can entrepreneurs learn from McDonald's? The biggest lesson is simple. The most successful businesses don't always make the most money from the product you see. Sometimes, the real profits come from the business model behind the product. McDonald's doesn't rely on selling one more burger to become successful. It has built a system where every new restaurant strengthens the entire company. That's the power of thinking beyond the obvious. Another reason this strategy works is consistency. Whether you visit a McDonald's in New York, London, Dubai, or Tokyo, the experience feels familiar. Customers know what to expect before they even walk through the door. That trust is incredibly valuable. People are more likely to visit a brand they already recognize than take a chance on an unfamiliar restaurant. Over time, that trust turns into customer loyalty, and loyalty creates long-term revenue. McDonald's also understands something many businesses overlook. A great location can be just as important as a great product. Even the best restaurant can struggle if it's hidden in the wrong place. That's why McDonald's spends years studying traffic, neighborhoods, and customer behavior before opening a new location. Every new restaurant is a carefully planned investment, not a random decision. Its business model is also designed to survive difficult economic times. When food prices rise or consumer spending slows, many restaurants face serious challenges. McDonald's certainly isn't immune to economic pressures, but its diversified income from franchise fees, royalties, and real estate helps make the business more resilient than relying on food sales alone. This balanced approach has helped the company remain one of the world's largest restaurant brands for decades. The success of McDonald's reminds us that innovation isn't always about inventing something new. Sometimes it's about looking at an ordinary business from a completely different angle. Millions of people see a burger. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more videos that break down the world's biggest businesses in a simple and engaging way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see